Hey guys, Justin here with JKS Manufacturing. We're here downtown Moab, Utah. We're in the Jeep booth. This is, annually where you come to see all the Easter Jeep Safari concepts that Jeep brings out. So these are kind of the factory play toys for Jeep. There's another manufacturer making a lot of noise about another off-road vehicle trying to maybe compete with Jeep a little bit. I'm not sure I'm there yet on that one, but I know these guys and they know what they're doing. So let's take a look. One of my favorite concepts of this year, because it's just so eye-catching to me, is Magneto. It's eye-catching, but also kind of where we're trending as far as technology goes and things that are happening. This is a fully electric Jeep with a 6-speed manual transmission. And I'm sure there's folks that are like, no, I need a gasoline or a diesel engine and everything else. I'm super excited about the opportunity to drive one of these electric vehicles and really wheel them, just because the transition of power is so different in an electric vehicle than a standard gasoline engine or diesel engine. So, anything that changes my wheeling experience, either for the better or for the worse or whatever it might be, I think it's a lot of fun to try it out. They really pulled it off here. Of course, we got the Fox 2.5 aluminum body shocks on there. Just the white and blue paint scheme. I love the adding the tube to the factory roll bar. It gives that race look, kind of the racer back look, and kind of all the interior of it. So it's just a really cool, it's a two-door concept, everything about it. It's a really good complete package. So Magneto, hey, if they built these, I think there's a huge market for it, Jeep. If you're listening, we love a Magneto. Next vehicle on the list, I would not personally wheel one of these, but oh my gosh, do I love it, okay? This is the new Wagoneer. This thing is beautiful. The door is not unlocked, and I think probably for COVID protocols, that's a good idea. This is Luxo, just unbelievable. It's everything that a Grand Wagoneer was. You think about those beautiful Grand Wagoneers of the late 80s, early 90s, power seats, luxury, everything. That is this, and I absolutely love it. I could see myself with my TJ on a trailer, towing with the Grand Wagoneer, and just riding the lap of luxury. I absolutely just killer job, Jeep. Everything this is supposed to be, and I'll be honest with you, I hear a lot of people talking about it. Can't wait to get their hands on one, can't wait to see one. I don't need to lift one or do anything with it. I just thought it was really cool they had it here, and I would love to spend some time in one for sure. So let's keep cruising, find something maybe a little more off-roady. If you're into classic Jeeps, and if you know JKS, you know we are, right? We pay heritage. This is beautiful. The color on this thing, I hope we can pick it up in video. It is just, you can reach your hand into the color. It's so deep and beautiful, and there's little touches everywhere. So this is a Jeepster Commando. Obviously a ton of body modifications. Also sitting on a very modern drivetrain, JL frame. Again with the Fox shocks, got a Falcon tire. Little details like the center caps and just all the great branding and badging. And then throughout the whole Jeep, it's such a complete high quality build. I would wheel it for sure, but it is just so nice you wouldn't even have to either. So Jeep has always done a great job recognizing their heritage and their history. And of course, Jeep owners, that's not just buying a vehicle, you're buying into a lifestyle, which comes with that heritage and history. So just an absolutely beautiful piece here. Jeep has done a fantastic job, and I'm just always so happy to see them looking back at previous Jeeps and bringing them back to life. So the next Jeep in our group, a little badge on there, and it's like some extra cooling in here. We're gonna have to maybe take a look under here and see what we got. So Jeep, back in the 70s and 80s, you could get a CJ7 with a 304, and it was a rocket ship. It really was. If you ever drove a CJ5 or a CJ7 with a 304, that was a fast-moving vehicle, even for that day, especially with some of the fuel things that were going on back then with emissions. Jeep, always recognizing their heritage, also recognizing the platform of the JL is so good. 392 Hemi in the JL. Just an absolutely amazing package. You want to talk about bringing a bazooka to a knife fight, right? This is a monster. Big horsepower, big features, the exhaust cutouts, just everything about it is awesome. Yes, people talk about the price. You can't build it for that. It's absolutely amazing. You got the Fox shocks, BFGs on there. A very capable Rubicon Jeep now has the horsepower to just do just about anything. Just a fantastic Jeep. I am really excited to start seeing these things out on the trails. You see V8 swap Jeeps, you really do, and there's some companies that do fantastic jobs. OE quality. But to see Jeep jump right in there, and do that, that's just awesome. Just really excited. Hopefully we'll get our hands on one and do some playing with it, but check out this 392. All right, guys, so we're back with this really sweet two-door here, and this thing's just got a ton of accessories on it. It drove through the Mopar catalog, just a whole bunch of stuff stuck to it, right? What's awesome about this is Jeep, again, being Jeep and how they are, they recognize the enthusiast, they recognize the off-road, the equipment you need to do so. And, we got a Warn winch, we got Fox shocks, we got BFG mud trains, we got a little lift on there. I know a company that makes a lift is pretty good too. But I mean, just all the accessories, Jeep knows their market, right? They know their people, and that's, we love it. Yes, we probably compete with them on the lift a little bit. That's okay. There's plenty of that out there, but that they recognize that lifted Jeeps are a thing, and Warn winch and Fox shocks and the things we need to do to use these Jeeps the way we do. And what I love about this build too is the little things, right? Always the little things. If you look at the Jeep logo on the side, that harkens back to those 70s models Jeep with the large J, just the font and everything. So again, Jeep always recognizing a customer base, and I feel like I beat a dead horse with this sometimes, but they remember their history. And they know where they came from, they know how they got their loyal following, and they keep producing vehicles that keep driving that forward for future generations. So really, really cool Jeep, ton of accessories. Love that they recognize how we use these things. All right, guys, it wouldn't be complete without a over-camping Gladiator. So this thing is set up. We got a 35-inch Falcon Wild Peak MT, Fox 2.5 aluminum bodies, accessory lighting. I love some of the color scheme. They're throwing in some hot colors in there with, kind of a muted color. Just a really, really good design. Every, amenity you can ask for. I didn't see a scuttle. They call it a scuttle. So this person is probably just camping. They're not overlanding yet until you have that piece. But there is just everything. It's a Swiss Army Jeep, right? This thing is awesome. You could absolutely take this on a trail, do some serious wheeling, but also enjoy that whole weekend adventure. You got a place to sleep. Everything you need is right there, all in one unique package. So killer build by the guys at Jeep. Again, recognizing their customer base. Overlanding is a huge market segment. People are doing amazing adventures and really living out of their Jeep for days and sometimes weeks on end, hitting points in the earth that you wouldn't normally be able to hit except for in a Jeep. So, just a really, really cool build by the guys here. Check it out in some further detail. All right, guys, so that kind of wraps up the 2021 Easter Jeep Safari Concepts here at the Jeep booth. Always great to cruise through, see what Jeep's showing us, kind of look back at years past. We do these videos and how many of those products or concepts came to life, so super cool. So as always, stay tuned, JKS Manufacturing Facebook and Instagram page. Check out what we're doing, where we're seeing, and we'll try to show you everything that we keep our eyes on. Also, again, check out that new website, jksmfg.com. Great place to go hang out for all things Jeep, really. Get on there and check it out.
Is that a beanbag chair on top?
It is a beanbag chair on top. Did you record that?
Yeah.
That we just like, the fan. I'm digging the fan. Yep, and they know about, maybe something to sip on when you're off the trail,
Oh,
Yep, something to sip on, yeah.
drinky drink there.
There's a lot going on here. There's a lot to unpack.
Stuff in case you can't figure out how to get up there.
I'm not saying you can't. I'm liking the little lounge area though. Whoever's doing woodworking for Jeep and their concepts the past few years, kudos. Like there's been a few that are just some absolutely beautiful pieces in here. I mean, just amazing, just absolutely amazing. Check out, this is really cool. You got the deck that kind of slides off the back, and it's the constellations up here. So just the level of detail, is just Jeep could only do it, right? It's almost, you're not speechless, but of course Jeep would do it, right? So yeah, super, super cool.